It's slippery. This is actually awful. Hi guys. Today I'm gonna go work out in the rain. I'm here at Venice Beach and you know, it's my day off, but it just happened to be raining on the one day I had off. So that's great. You know, you can check it out yourself. I gotta pee so bad, but the bathrooms are all the way over there. And maybe I should just pee my pants is the only other. All the workout equipment is outside, so like it's gonna be hard to hold on to everything. I don't know if I'm gonna get a good workout. I don't even know if this is like maybe even a little dangerous. Like I might pull something, but I don't know. I'm always a little too worried. I just gotta do it, you know? I just gotta do it. Here we go. Oh, so one thing about me is that I don't mind working out in jeans, you know, and like a collared shirt. Like I do not mind at all. It doesn't really matter if you're like lifting weights, I feel like, what you work out in. But here we are. I'm gonna step out into the rain. See what this is all about. Oh man, it's kind of awful actually. It's like, oh man, I have to pee so bad. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And my fly's down. This is just a lot of things to think about. There's absolutely nobody here, as it should be. I'm gonna work out here on that little bar and then, yeah. Ruined my other shoes in the last video. I had to whip these bad boys out. Oh man. I guess let's do it. Oh, it's slippery. This is actually awful. I'm actually just getting soaked. It's terrible, and like everything's cold. That's when you get injured. But I have to. It's my one day off. Hope I don't get pneumonia. I'm gonna go and train. Sorry, I'm gonna go and lay low in this little handball court. Whew, I finished my workout. Let's go do something more fun. Oh, safety first. Man, look at this. What a day. It's nighttime and it's still raining. Today was an interesting day. It rained the entire day. You know, I worked out in the rain and I just went to do Uber Eats in the rain, and that was probably one of the most frustrating things ever. It was pouring as soon as I went to this spot to pick up some food, and I parked in this parking lot that you kind of had to pay for, but I was just gonna be there quickly. So I just parked there, and then I ran over to the spot. And the whole time I was concerned about getting a ticket. And tickets in LA are super expensive, like at least $70 each time. And so I get to the spot, and usually there's a sign telling you, here's where you can pick up food if you're like for Uber Eats or DoorDash or anything like that. So I see that sign, and it has an arrow pointing up, and like there's nothing behind it, you know, like there's nothing around it, it's just pointing up. And so like, what does that mean? And mind you, it's already raining like really hard. So I'm in this right here, and I'm going up to that sign, and there's a QR code you scan. And I'm like, oh, this can't be it. There has to just be a window, right? So there's a window on the side, and there's a couple of people waiting by that window, like just like me, who are thinking, like, where do I pick up this food? So I go see it in the window. There's nobody there. So I go around, and there's a long ass line that I've been trying to avoid this whole time. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should just get in the line. It's got to be in this line. Like, is it possible that all these people are here for Uber pickup? And yes, there were. There was like 20 people there, a bunch of them with umbrellas, there for Uber pickup, like trying to huddle into these umbrellas, stay dry. And I was there, you know, just in this, getting soaked. And I was like, okay. And then there's this guy who was trying to cut in front of me, and I was just like, was not having it. I was not having it. So, you know, I took a big step in front of him. I'm waiting in this line, and it starts pouring, like absolutely pouring. It's ridiculous. So I'm getting poured on, trying to get into this line, and there's a little tent right by the window where you can pick it up. And, you know, I'm inching my way closer to this tent. I'm like, please let me just stay dry. Like, but it's already pouring. It's pretty much too late. I finally get to the front. My phone's on like 10%. The Uber app's warning me that my phone's gonna die. And I'm like, I know. And then my phone's on 10%, and it's getting soaked. And if your phone gets soaked in the charging port and you try to charge it, it will just not charge. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It can't charge, like the thing's wet right now. The little hole's wet. So I'm worried about all this. I finally get the food, and I get out of line, get into my car, and the parking lot is packed. But I finally inch my way through the parking lot. You know, people are driving crazy because it's raining, and I have to go to this other spot, pick up some other food. Why are my pants falling down as I'm doing this? Like, my pants are just falling down. I forgot to wear a belt. So my pants are like literally falling, like falling as I'm running to this second spot to pick up the food. And oh my gosh, it's just like, it's a mess. It's a complete mess. I finally drop off the first order, and I'm super excited because this guy left like a $13 tip on like a $8 order. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. I go to deliver the second spot, the guy removed the tip. Anyways, I'm having a great day. Whew, it's the next morning, and I am so hungry. But yeah, I'm doing Uber right now before work. I'm working a lot, but honestly, I enjoy working, but I need to save better. It's not that I enjoy working. I don't mind working a lot, but I definitely need to save better. I definitely need to stop eating out. That's my biggest problem right now. And I feel like that's a lot of people's biggest problem, is that they eat out too much, don't like cook for themselves. So a lot of people can relate to that. But yeah, like, I need to stop eating like even frozen meals. Like, even though they're cheap, I feel like they're just not good for me. I need to start cooking and like start meal prepping. As ugly as that sounds, I think I'm gonna start doing that just to save money. And then, you know, one day I'll be eating out again, because food is just one of the greatest things in life. But yeah, we're just going to take a moment, take a step back, and, you know, think about how I'm spending my money and yeah, just sort of readjust. But oh man, food is delicious. It really is. It gets me every time. And I get so hungry too. Like if I'm hungry, like right now, I just don't feel right. Like if I don't have something in my stomach, I know that like you got to eat to recover when you're like working out a lot, when you're lifting a lot. And I like lifting, and in order for my muscles to grow, I have to eat enough. So there's a lot of reasons for me. I feel like the only way to eat enough and save is to cook food, is to meal prep. I feel like, I don't know. That's why people do it. I slept on it a long time, but I think it's about time I start. But it is a beautiful day as opposed to last night. It's like sunny outside, which is incredible. I'm so happy that it's sunny. It seems like it's gonna be sunny every single day this week, and that already just has such a boost to my mood. Like, I know this guy who hates the sun, like absolutely hates the sun, and like I just do not understand. He said like when he gets in the sun, it feels like his body temperature immediately rises, and like he just immediately feels uncomfortable. Like he doesn't like going to the beach, doesn't like going hiking or anything like that. Just like if he is at the beach, he'll definitely have to be in the shade, sort of thing. Oh, these guys trying to get run over. But like honestly, I could be out in the sun all day. I could just just get burnt up to a crisp, laying out in the sun, just feel like a raisin. But yeah, of course, I don't want to get melanoma. Is that what it is? But thank you for watching this chaotic vlog. I know it's a little all over the place, but this weekend I'm hopefully going to go to Antelope Valley, which is where the California poppies are blooming, and hopefully they're blooming already. And yeah, and that will be an amazing vlog. That will be like a surreal experience, because like that's such a pretty flower, and like it's supposed to just be a field full of them. So that'll be cool. I'll bring you guys along for that, and yeah, stay tuned.